Right, so hopefully you did the multiplication above at the top of this page before you started watching this video. So we're going to look at factoring the difference of two squares. We noticed that when we did the multiplication, our middle terms canceled out. So we are left with two terms, even though we did a binomial times a binomial. This expression can be called the difference of two squares, where if we have a squared minus b squared, that is equal to a plus b times a minus b, or a minus b times a plus b. So what we're going to look for is we are going to think about what times itself gets us n squared. Well, I know that n times n gets me n squared. What times itself gets me 64? It has to be the same number, and that's going to be 8 and 8. And looking at our formula, I know that I have a minus and a plus. So it doesn't matter which one I put first, but I'm going to have a plus and a minus. If we want to check this back out and FOIL it, we get n squared minus 8n plus 8n minus 64, where those middle two terms cancel out, leaving us our original, so we know our answer is correct. Let's look at the second one. Let's think about what times itself is 4m squared. Well, I know that 2 times 2 is 4, and m times m is m squared. Let's look at our second term. We have 81n squared. So let's start. What times itself is 81? 9. What times itself is n squared? N. And then I know from my formula that I need alternating signs, a plus and a minus, or a minus then a plus. Sometimes there is a GCF before we take out the difference of two squares. So I don't know anything times itself that is equal to 2, but I do know that 2 and 98 are both even numbers. I also see that this has an A and this has an A. So what I can do is take out the GCF. I can take out a 2 and I can take out only one A, because remember I can only take out the smaller exponent. If I rewrite this factoring out that 2A, I am left with A squared minus 49B squared. And I can check my work by redistributing that out. So what I can do with this is now I have a difference of squares. So let's factor this further. So I can't forget about my 2a, but I know that I have two things being multiplied here. I look at what times itself gives me a squared. I know that's a times a. This has two parts. So I'm going to say what times itself is 49. 7 times 7. But I also have a b squared, so what times itself is b squared? B times b. And then, of course, I need my alternating signs. Go ahead and do the U-tries at the bottom of this page, and that concludes your homework.